it's Rob, welcome to Axel's Garage. We got the old gray Suburban out here, and this has been in Virginia for quite some time with my son. He brought it home last trip up so I could do some maintenance to it, and he took one of my other cars back. I want that car back. He gets this one back. I'm going down in 4 days, so got to get some maintenance done on this. Changed the oil, looped it up, topped off all those fluids. We had a rear main seal leaking. Fixed that. No video on that. Sorry, we just couldn't fit it in the schedule. But he's got a jacked up seat. So anyone who has any of these Suburbans know that these leather seats take a beating, and he's put some duct tape on it. I just left it like that because it was smoother. He put duct tape on it. Yeah, the foam is starting to come apart, so we want to try to address this as best we can. Now, you know, most of these seats, they start to crack and come apart. Even the armrest has got some duct tape on. The upper part of the seat's got a tear in it as well. We're mostly going to be concerned with the bottom part of the seat here and the armrest. We're going to see if we can get that handled. So I went on the Amazon and I found a replacement cover, not in leather. I chose the pleather version, the fake leather, because I figured it would wear better, and probably the leather cheapo is going to fall apart faster than the pleather cheapo. So we're going to try to get this out. Now, from what I'm told, or what I can figure out the best, you got some screws here holding this panel on that's got to come off, and up underneath, right under here, I don't know if I can get it on camera, if you could see that, there are two 13mm nuts, and that holds the seat bottom down over here, and we might be able to pull that, just the seat bottom off. I'm hoping we can get this seat bottom off without having to take the whole seat out. Now, everything I've read about it online say the seat comes out, you gotta get the seat out. I don't think you do. I just think it's the seat bottom. We're gonna try it out. So I undid my screws. I actually only had two that weren't snapped all the way through. And take those screws before I lose them. All right, and then there looks like just two wire connectors, which you just press like any other wire connector. Lift the tab or press. This one's got a little tab on it. All right, for your controls. All right, so that's out of the way. And now I'm going to do those two bolts and see what I got. They're right under here. They're two nuts that are on the bottom of the seat, and I'm going to pull them off and we'll see what happens. All right, I took those two nuts out, and they were pretty much a locking nut that they really weren't too tight, to be honest with you. And seems like it wants to come out, but I believe there are wires connected on the bottom. So there's a whole wire loom that goes around the seat. So I'm going to use my little pry tool to pop them out, and I'll show you once I get them out. Seems like the ring of wire goes all the way around the seat where all these are connected, and there's the little nylon push clips on the wire loom connected to the seat. So you got to pop all them out until you can get the seat bottom off. So as you're working your way around the seat, getting this harness popped off of the bottom of the seat, the only wire that's going to come up on your seat is going to be this wire with the green connector in the back, if I'm not blocking you, and that's for the heated seat element. And you pop that out. I don't remember whether this heated seat element works or not. And look at that, the whole seat comes out. So you can see all these holes are where that harness was connected. So it's this harness here, pretty much goes around the perimeter of the seat. So right here on the bench we got our new Amazon pleather. That's pleather with a P. And we're going to figure out how to get this off. So we got these two clips come off easy. These two are already off. This one looks like it pops right on this metal. Be careful, these metal edges are really sharp. How does it lock in? Oh, it's got a whole plastic thing like the rest of it. So pop that plastic off. It's like a little plastic run channel that slides over the extremely sharp metal. Probably should be wearing some kind of glove. Alright, so it's all disconnected. Can I just peel it off easily without ripping my foam? Like a Velcro on the inside to hold it down nice. I doubt this. Oh, this does have the Velcro. Look at that. It's even got the Velcro. Wow. So now, with our old one, hopefully the foam's not too bad. Maybe I'll duct tape this foam a little bit. Alright, this is the heating element. This white mat where the wire goes. So if your heating element is shorted out, which mine is, you can see the burns in it. It is completely shorted out. This would be the time to replace the heating element. We did not buy a heating element. I wasn't too sure how easy it would be to get to, whether it was in the foam or not. But this actually looks pretty good. I'm going to put some duct tape on here to hold this foam together so we don't further wreck it trying to get everything together. Now, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I'm just doing it in an effort to maybe smooth out this foam that's all jacked up. Pretty much, I guess, once the seat cover is installed, it'll hold it all together. I just don't want to jack it up trying to install the seat cover. So I would guess that we got to get the Velcro in the right spot. Where do we start? Let's see. I think the easiest way to start might be in the front here. Doesn't want to stay down on the metal. Maybe it's just the front. And you gotta put the sides on the other one. That's hard. Alright, let's try going from the back. This one. Now, can you get these on here? Is the question. This piece has to go all the way around and over. This has got to go on first. Because this can just stretch over. Because that's just a simple get it over. This is not a simple get it over, so we're doing it over again. The way I was doing it initially had to be the right way, which was like this. It was like this. It was like this. So like this, and then slide it over this metal. I need a little tappy tap. That seems to work a little bit. That seems to work a little bit. Let me see if I can clamp this guy so it doesn't come off. See if I can clamp that one so it doesn't come off. This one keeps popping off once I get that one on. That's on. How do you get it to stay on when you're stretching the fabric? Maybe just put it on one side at a time. Let's see if it's coming off over there. Or do you just worry about the front? Worry about the front. Front's on. that one on. Probably should have used a cleaner workbench, but it's the old gray truck. I think I could deal with that. All right. Oh, besides it being a little dirty, and I got a little wrinkle right here, pretty happy with it. Seems like the Velcro seams went in. It's fairly straight. I could deal with this. On a 20-year-old truck? Absolutely. Alright, so now back in the car. I think our hardest part is going to be making this opening. The new seat cover being a cheap Amazon knockoff, which I'll link in the description below, because so far it went on fairly easy. It looks fairly decent. I like it. I got one wrinkle back here, no big deal. Is making this opening and not making it where you're gonna screw the whole thing up. I think I don't know. Let me see. I think what I'm going to do is try to estimate on the opening. Goes on here like this. Just like that. Which really pains me to do, but pull these out and I can tuck the wires back up and in those little clips. Now I am trying to do it making the smallest holes possible, which might not be the easiest or the right thing to do, but it's going to be the tough part. Nice and tight. That one's in nice and tight. And that one's in nice and tight. Okay. Now, when I got that, I can pop in all of my other wire clips. All right. All right, well, I gave it a quick clean to get all of my rust fingerprints. That came from my dirty table and handling the underside of the seat frame where all that sharp metal is. It's just got like a film of rust on it that just gets on your fingertips and got all over the vinyl or the pleather, whichever you like to call it. We did opt for the vinyl. It was cheaper, and I just figured that in an old truck, why go for the leather when this will get us through. But it looks really good compared to what we had on there. This ripped and dried out mess after 20-something years, 20 years, 19 years, however old it is. But for the big dummy, this is perfect. I like it. Will definitely do it again on the next of these, I don't know, what do they call them? New body style, GMT-800s, whatever you want to call them. I like them. I'll link this pretty inexpensive. I think it was around $75, $60 to $75. I picked one on Amazon that had good reviews. They're probably all from the same factory in China somewhere. They work pretty good. Like I said, I got a little wrinkle in the corner. Nothing really big. I like it. I'm happy with it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Never did it before. The next one I do will definitely be easier because I'll know what I'm looking for, what I got to do, the hole I have to cut. This came out pretty nice. Happy with it all. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.